My name is Anna, and I'm an esthetician. My life before coming to the Universal Church was very sad. It was a very sad life ever since I could remember. Growing up, I lived in a house where my father was drunk. He was an alcoholic. He would always drink. He was always drunk, and because of that, there were always fights at home, arguments with my parents amongst them. And he would also argue with me and my siblings. He would physically hit us. He would physically abuse us. He would abuse my mom physically as well, and we would see that. He would do that in front of us. And ever since I was young, a little girl, I started to get a lot of anger towards my father because of that. Because I would hate the fact that he would be so mean to us. I never had a hug from him. I never heard an "I love you" from him, and it hurt. I was angry. I was rebellious. I was always in a bad mood. I never laughed. I never smiled because I was always holding that grudge inside of me. As I grew up, I started to want to rebel even more and hurt my father in retaliation to what he would do to me or what he would do to us. And so I started to get tattoos on my body, and I started to drink just like him. I started to pierce my body as well, and I became addicted to that. Eventually, my parents divorced, and when they separated, it got even worse. My mom left, and I stayed at home with me and my brother. And so it was just us three. And that was also very tough because my father and I, we never got along. And so basically he wanted me to do everything at home and I didn't want to do anything. My lowest point was when my father and I got into a really bad argument, and we got into a physical altercation. He hit me and I hit him back. And that's when I told him that I was leaving. I think I was around like 17 years old, because I told him that I wanted to go, eventually after high school, I wanted to go to college, and he told me no. So we got into a really big argument, and we started to fight. He hit me, and then that's when I said I wasn't gonna accept that anymore. So I hit him back, and he told me to get out, and I left. So I left. I went to go live with my mom and my sister. And that's where someone that I knew invited me to church. I learned about the Holy Spirit coming to church and listening to him in the service when the pastor was preaching. I had never heard about the Holy Spirit before. I didn't know anything about God. I didn't know that the Holy Spirit existed. But when I heard that he fills you with peace, he fills you, he comes inside of you and he fills you, I said, that's what I want. I want to be filled with that peace, with that interior love. I want that love that I never received outside. I want that because I know that's going to be God himself filling me. And I asked for it, and he did. He gave me it. After receiving the Holy Spirit, my life changed completely. He apologized to me. And after that, he and I have the best relationship. Like, he is the best father in the world. He calls me every day and he tells me, hey, sweetie, I love you. Hey, I love you, I miss you. How are you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? He's always calling me, always making sure I'm okay. Every time I go and I see him and we're together, he hugs me, he kisses me, he tells me he loves me. I mean, the only one who can do that, who can make that change, is God. All of my family is blessed, thank God, and we're happy. We live a really, really great family life. My love life as well is very blessed. I found a wonderful man of God who completes me, who together, he and I, we both are able to do the work of God together. He's a big blessing in my life. And my financial life is also a huge blessing as well. I have my own business. I'm an esthetician, I do skincare, and I'm able to work for myself, and I'm being very blessed in that area as well. But now that I have God, I live my life to serve him in any way possible that I can every day of my life.